Supporters of the homeless camp known as Whoville are once again upset with the Eugene City Council. They say the site set to house a third rest stop is not acceptable. Thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Renee McCullough.
And I'm Matt Templeman. The group met with us at the Northwest Expressway and River Road site, explaining why it would not work. KZI 9 News reporter Sid Dutcher is live at that site now to share their reasons behind their rejections. Our top story tonight at 6 o'clock. Sid?
Matt, Renee, advocates read a letter to a crowd of about 25 people today explaining why they think putting another rest stop at this location is a bad idea. Then later today, they delivered that letter to city officials outlining all of their issues with this particular site. At a work session on February 26th, the Eugene City Council approved the creation of a third homeless rest stop adjacent to the second one located near River Road and the Northwest Expressway. The second rest stop will open this weekend with community-supported shelters agreeing to act as operators.
If they force this to happen, we would not manage this site here. It would be just a recipe for failure.
Eric DeBurr, the director of CSS, says he was shocked by the council's decision, and he's not alone.
Placing these two populations to what amounts to two adjacent cages would only magnify the potential triggering of PTSD.
And having the two rest stops on the same land is just one of the many reasons that homeless advocates are rejecting this third site.
The Northwest site is remote. It does not offer adequate access to much-needed services and amenities.
They also say the lack of sidewalks and the proximity to the loud multi-rail train tracks and busy expressway are very dangerous for those with mental illness. And one of their biggest concerns, the earthy and steep terrain.
It's clear to me that anybody with disability, anybody that's bound, wheelchair or walker, this site is totally unsuitable.
Councilor George Brown was the only city representative at the press conference. He says he's still absorbing all the information, but has new insight after visiting the location for the first time.
Listen, this has happened quite a few hours out of the 24, and so this is not the ideal place, and yet it's better than nothing.
And George Brown says that the council will have some big decisions to make in the coming week, including possibly extending that April 1st deadline to start closing the current Whoville site at Broadway and Hilliard. And that's because he says after next week, the council will go on a 1-month break. Live in Eugene, Sid Dutcher, KZI 9 News.